What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again to talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide. All right, I know you love to hear about them, just like I love to talk about them. And I am always looking for something concerning my Alabama Crimson Tide. Who said it and what was said? And lo and behold, I came upon something again today which came out about an hour and a half ago, and it was written by a reporter, Sam Thornton, and he posed a question to all the football fans. All right, and that question is, how real is fan fatigue when it comes to Alabama football? Basically, how real is Bama fatigue? Is Bama fatigue for real? Is that a real thing? Is fans out there just tired of Alabama? I think it's real. In my opinion, it's real. It's been real ever since, I'm going to say it started probably about 10 years ago, maybe 10, 11 years ago. I think people started getting tired of Alabama way back then, 2011, 2012, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, we ain't went nowhere yet, all right? Even though we got 90% of all college football fans praying for the downfall of Alabama, and the other 10% is Alabama fans. 90% praying for Alabama fall, 10% praying for Alabama to continue to stay on top of college football. And just like I said, I don't give a damn that we ain't brought a national championship home in the past 2 years. Alabama's still on top of college football. That's just the way it is. And that's just fact. Just like this reporter, Sam Thornton, everything he said is facts, okay? That's just the way it is, man. It's just the way it's got to be. But let's look at what he said. We're gonna skip over some of this. But anyway, he says, with the historic dominance comes unreal expectation, and Alabama carries that load more than any national powerhouse. They do. It's just fact. As a matter of fact, no college football program has ever been on top long as Alabama has been on top of college football. Okay, not even in the Bear Bryant era. Not even in the Bear Bryant era. And guess what that was? Down in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, baby. Alabama football. Okay, Nick Saban came in, and he didn't have Alabama on top of college football longer than the great Bear Bryant. Okay, so that's why we say Nick Saban is the greatest college football coach of all time. And running a close second, there's another Alabama football coach who goes by the name of Bear Bryant. But anyway, let's keep on moving, man. When the Tide's perceived weakness was exposed over the last 2 seasons, fans and experts across the country cried the end of an era. Well, we're about to see this year. Is it the end of an era or is it not? I don't think so. I feel like we'll win in 2023. Number 19. Matter of fact, I know it. But if somehow, by the stroke of night, we don't, we'll have another national championship in the next 2 to 3 years. I can guarantee you that. And then the cycle is just going to start all back over again. That's what Alabama do, baby. You can believe that. Alabama have never went since they started playing football. Alabama has never went a whole 20 years without, well, we're going to say since they won their first national championship, they have never went a 20-year span without winning another one. Look it up. Unlike most college football programs, I just put it that way. Let's keep it going. Talk about this damn David Pollack. He threw David Pollack in here too. Okay, former ESPN college football analyst David Pollack was the first expert to initiate the downward trajectory of Alabama football while sharing the panel right in front of Nick Saban. And And yeah, he did that. That's all right. But he is going to eat those words that he said. I hate David Pollock ain't on ESPN no more because I wanted to see his face when Alabama raised that daggone national championship trophy in January 2024. And I really want to hear what he got to say. I know, he be on Twitter. He gonna be tweeting his ass off about my Alabama Crimson Tide in 2023. The way they running through opponents and dominating college football. You can believe that. But anyway, let's keep going. The entire offseason has been sparked with the debate over Alabama's potential redemption season. Now that's something I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear no revenge. I don't want to hear no redemption. Had enough of that last season. All I want to hear is kick ass season because that's what 2023 is about to be. Okay, like I say, we about to take names and kick ass all of 2023. So get ready, college football fans. I know you're tired of us. I know that fan fatigue is real when it comes to Alabama football. Okay, it's real. Anyway, keep on going. Although the Tide will appear in the fall with one of the most decorated rosters in the country, their typical standard hasn't been noticed by several experts. Last week, National College Football analyst Josh Pate called out Alabama doubters on the Late Kick podcast. Yes, y'all have been called out. All the Alabama doubters have been called out. Okay, so show your face. Show your face. All right. This is what Josh Pate said. If you took the roster Alabama has and you put a Florida State uniform on them, some people who are down in Alabama would pick Florida State to win the national title, which is true. Which is true. You take our players and put them in any other uniform, I don't care who it is, they'll be picked to win the national championship. That is fact. Anyway, in Florida State's case, their fan base would trade anything to be coming off a Sugar Bowl victory like Alabama. Even if Saban captures consecutive national titles in the future, someone would create an amusing narrative to break Alabama down. They always do. They always do. They want to see Alabama fail so bad, man. I mean, why do these fans say Alabama is done? The dynasty is over. If that's the case, why y'all want Alabama to fall? If according to all these other fan bases, Alabama has already fallen. You know what I'm saying? But they still praying on the downfall of Alabama. Make it make sense. Have they fallen or have they not? How can you pray for the downfall of somebody who has already fallen? Because that's according to y'all, that's what you're doing. Come on, y'all. Get it right. Get it right. Just keep praying on the downfall of Alabama. Because we ain't went nowhere. Not yet. I can tell you that. That is fact. And he is right. You take Florida State uniform and put them on this Alabama roster. Everybody be picking Florida State to win the national championship. That's just the way it is. It's just because it's Alabama. That's all. That's all. Just you're doubting it because it's Alabama. You're doubting the name. You ain't doubting the team. You just doubting the name. That's all. Because everybody know what the type of roster we got in talent. But anyway, hell, you can take Alabama roster and put a Vanderbilt uniform on it. They'll pick Vanderbilt to win the damn national championship. People praying on the downfall of Alabama so much that they think a 4-loss LSU team is a playoff contender now. They coming off of four losses, but they want Alabama to fall so bad that they pick a 4-loss LSU to be a playoff contender. They even picking a team that ain't did shit since 1998. Them Tennessee Vols, they could be a playoff contender. They won't. They had their first 10-win season in 25 years last season, and somehow they could be a playoff contender in 2023. I don't see it. You've been losing too long. Tennessee don't have a championship mentality. They just don't. They just don't. And it was proven last season when they beat my mighty Alabama Crimson Tide by a measly 3 points on a last-second field goal. That was their national championship there. That was done after that. That proves that they don't have championship mentality. That's just facts. But anyway, that's just it is. He goes on. Alabama football fatigue is real, and there's no telling how prevalent it has become this season when Saban names the starting quarterback. We know it. We already getting that hate, so they already wishing he ain't even named a starting quarterback, and these college football fans already done predicted the failure of whoever he picked to be the quarterback already. It wanted to fail so bad. But anyway, for Tide fans, being doubted is a good thing. After all, 4 of the 6 national championships under Saban have had 1-loss records. Now, that's true. That's true. We have lost a game in 4 of the 6 national titles he got. We have lost a game. Two of them came back-to-back to Ole Miss. That's a fact right there. So losing the game, man, is bad for Alabama as it is to other teams. And he goes on. Safely to put, when Alabama is doubted, they always respond. We do. A disappointing 2-loss season in 2022 following a loss to the Georgia in the national championship game the year prior to driving that doubt even further, setting up a potential for a program best response in September. Okay? Yeah, we're going to respond in September. No issues. We're going to respond in September, October, November, December in the playoff game, and January 2024, when my Alabama Crimson Tide and the great one, Nick Saban, is standing on the podium raising the national championship trophy for number 19. Damn right. But anyway, it is what it is. I ain't going to go on into this, but Alabama fatigue is real. Fan fatigue is real when it comes to Alabama football. They want to see Alabama fail so bad, okay? But according to a lot of them, Alabama has already fallen, and they still praying for their downfall. I don't know. I just that just don't seem right to me. Why are you praying on the downfall for somebody who's already fallen, according to y'all? But I'm telling you, y'all better believe everything I tell you when it comes to my Alabama Crimson Tide about 2023. I know a lot of fans, oh, you said that last year. I did. I said it in 2021 too. And I'm saying it again. How is it? Eventually, I got to be right. Eventually, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All I'm doing is supporting my team, just like every other football fan support their team. I guess it's just how I do it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you support your team the way you support your team, and let me support my team the way I want to support my team. And this is how I do it. Because majority of the time, I am right. I am right. Majority of the time. Matter of fact, I've been right more than any other college football fan base. I can tell you that. I know that for a fact. But anyway, it is what it is. I just want to pose the question to y'all. Is Alabama is fan fatigue real when it comes to Alabama football? Is the Alabama fatigue a real thing? Let me know. Because in my opinion, it is real. Let me know what y'all think. But hey, it is what it is. But that's all I got for you now. Hey, instead of me saying it, well, I'm going to say it anyway. Instead of me saying it right now, I want y'all to say it. No matter what fan base you are. Let me hear you say it. Roll damn Tide, baby.